Hello.
Hello, internets.
Hello, internets.
Are you having good takes today?
Are you having real moments today?
Are you having real takes? Or
Were you going to say something?
wait, so we say stay real, and I say have good takes.
Yeah. Or keep it real. One of the two.
Maybe I should say, instead when you say stay real, I should say
Merlith!
and have real takes. But that doesn't work.
How are you today, Merlith?
What's up, Merlin?
Shout out to Merlith, our Patreon supporter. Hello, Mopar. How are you? Good to see you both.
Even though we can't see you.
But good to have you here.
Yes, great to have you here for another night. Squid Game.
Squid Game.
Octopus Game. Who said was it Mopar that said Octopus Game?
I think that was Merlith.
That was
like,
Merlith that said
what if
Octopus
it was
Game.
called Octopus Game?
I like that idea.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. How's everyone doing? Having a good night, I hope.
I hope so. Well, I wouldn't say that, Merlith. I'm sure it's not all that bad.
I wouldn't want to see you right now. Why not? Haven't showered in a while. Well, if it makes you feel better, I was working at a pool party playing a swimming mermaid, and I didn't have time to shower before this stream. So I'll be taking a shower after we do our stream to get out all the chlorine from my hair. I was dressing up as a mermaid today for a kid's party, and I had to actually get in the pool and swim with this little mermaid tail.
You guys think I kind of look like the tennis player Novak Djokovic with my hair and my face like this?
I don't know who that tennis player is.
If I kind of elongate my face. Here, look him up. I think I kind of look like him. Novak Djokovic.
I don't see it.
He's going for his 8th Wimbledon title right now.
Oh.
5 matches away. He probably won't get it, but maybe I could live stream it.
Well, that would be interesting. Something different to react to.
For any people that are into tennis.
I follow a professional mermaid performer. She dresses up as mermaids and swims. That's what I did today. That's exactly what I did today. I do that too. Tomorrow, we're dressing up. Both of us are working at the same event. I've been working at this event for the past 5 years, and this year, Michael's coming too. I'll be dressed up as Wonder Woman at the special 4th of July event. And you're going to be what, a stormtrooper?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be spending the 4th of July working. And like a lot of folks here in the States, y'all aren't in the States, but a lot of folks grill out and look at fireworks. We'll be working, but it's kind of a fun event. So all the way in Alabama.
You don't kind of look like Djokovic?
No, you don't. You look nothing like him.
Look in the picture. Look, no. Look at me on the video in the picture.
Not really.
Look.
I'm looking.
In the video.
You don't look like him.
At all?
Not to me.
Interesting.
All right. Are y'all excited to see these episodes of Squid Game? My goal is just to hurry up and finish this so I know what happens, and then we can watch Life of Chuck, which is my kind of movie.
I don't think we can do that, actually.
He's joking.
They've outlawed it in America. It's banned.
No, it's not. Magic Crafter. I think her channel was called. Okay, I'll have to look Magic Crafter up. because I do the exact same thing for work. Although I do a lot more than mermaids. I do all kinds of Disney princess characters, superheroes for kids' parties, and sometimes adult corporate events as well. Today was fun, but the kids kept splashing me with so much chlorine and got chlorine up in my nose.
What do you guys think is going to happen in episode Quattro?
Yes, this is going to be episode 5 and 6. Any predictions before we start?
It's episode 4 and 5.
Is that so? Are we watching episode 4 and 5?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Because we
yes.
did episode 2 and 3.
Yes. So this will be episode 4 and 5.
So 6 is the finale.
Yeah.
So what we could do is we could just push through to the finale tonight, although we have some gigs we have to do tomorrow. So
yeah, I don't know about that.
But we could also just come back and finish it up soon.
The magic crafter. The baby will kill them all. You think the baby will kill them all? That's a fun theory, Merlith, I must say. I haven't heard that one yet. The baby will kill them all. That would be definitely a big surprise. Any other predictions before we start? Mopar, do you have your plushies ready? I have my hot cocoa. It's actually raw organic cacao, turmeric, ginger, black pepper, lots of good stuff, healthy stuff.
We won't do all the episodes, Mopar. I was just kidding. We'll just do 4 and 5.
Yeah, we're just going to do 4 and 5.
I think the baby will win the game, though.
I hope the baby survives.
All right, you guys ready to go?
Yes, say ready. And when y'all all say ready, we'll do a countdown. And I'll start the timer right here. So that way you can sync up with this timer here. So we'll all be in sync. So say ready when you're ready. Mopar says, I have fluffy kitties, safety plushies, and tea. Other kitty wandered somewhere. Okay. Well, I'm glad you got those things with you. Mopar's ready. Daniel's ready. Sean's ready. Merlith, are you ready? I have to get up early tomorrow, so you have to nap. Oh, you're not going to watch it with us? Well, maybe you can watch a little bit before you go to sleep.
Watch it as you're falling asleep. Sure it'll.
Just don't let it infiltrate your dreams.
It'll work like a lullaby. All right, let's do it.
All right, so we're going to start in 5, 4.
Turn on the timer first.
I'll turn it on. Oh, it is on. All right, so this will be our timer. Starting season 3, episode 4 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hit play.
Can you hear that?
Yes. A Netflix series. Yeah, this is where we left off. That guy was like pushing people off. He looks straight up evil. We'll both press X. We'll win 22.7 billion. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He's literally just trying to push everyone off. Oh, wow. Oh, gosh. And they only have like 11 minutes left. Oh my goodness. I guess 356 is going to have to do away with that guy, prevent him from stopping the others from crossing the bridge. I'll give you half my winnings. Wow. He's trying to negotiate. Everyone on the bridge are characters the audience doesn't really care much about. They're not main characters. I can't. Oh gosh. She's just trying to go back the other way. But if they don't cross the bridge, aren't they out of the game? Don't they have to cross?
Yeah, but they can't just keep jumping.
Oh my goodness. Where did all these evil characters come from all of a sudden?
The extras in the show
They just
sort of
pop up
they just
out
sort
of
of
nowhere.
appear out of nowhere. Yeah,
It's like I don't remember seeing these evil extras.
or these side characters that are only in episode 4.
Is he gonna take the pill? What's he gonna do? Oh gosh. Remember, it's not real. Hi, Barlord. How are you? Glad you could join us. We just started it. We're only 3 minutes and 52 seconds in. So you're hot to very hot. Why are you hot?
He's gonna try to push Gi-hun.
I know.
Gi-hun's trying to save everyone.
Yeah, Keon's trying to save everyone. It's been close to 90 where you are. Yeah, it's been close to 90 where we are too over here. There's no way she can make it. They have 7 minutes. Do y'all think that Gihan's gonna save her? Or maybe he's gonna try to help save her. He's gonna be like, get on my back. Yeah, I was working outside today at a pool as a swimming mermaid, entertaining kids. I was out in the 90-degree heat too. Make sure you stay hydrated, Barlord. It was a mix of light beer and water, depending. Do you guys think they're going to make it? Maybe she'll get on his back. Oh, look at her foot. Oh. It looks so bad. She needs a doctor. My default these days is to say no, so maybe they'll defy expectations. Maybe you're right.
He can't carry her. There's no way he can jump with her on him.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Maybe they'll show mercy on her because she can't jump. Maybe. Something's going to happen.
I don't think he can help her because he can't carry her and jump at the same time.
No.
It's impossible. He's going to try to push him.
Oh, you called it. Oh. Oh. Oh, gosh. Ugh. Warlord, are you synced up with us? Oh.
Warlord, all of that sounds good for Squid Game. I look at Squid Game like I look at Star Wars. Yes, it's violent, but it's kind of silly.
Yeah. You have to kind of emotionally disconnect. All right.
Ooh. So now he's got to go save the girl.
How is he going to save her, though? How can anybody jump holding her? Like, how is that? How is he going to save her? Oh, gosh. Oh. Oh, creepy.
I think you jump across that gap on one of your jumps. You just jump forward and up.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of jumping and then having to jump again.
I know the dialogue in Star Wars is very different. I agree with you, Mopar, but this show is very unique.
The operator's like Darth Vader. You have the Princess Leia character.
If I see David kept writing one, I'll know that franchise is going to sleep for a while. Yep. Oh, gosh. Oh, goodness. 222. Oh, no. Oh, is he going to help him? Oh, he jumped right over him.
He's not going to help that guy.
How is he going to save? He has a minute. There's no way. Oh, she's going to jump. Make it? Well, the audition tape turned out okay.
Yeah, it was great.
Thank you for asking.
Thank you, Barlow.
We tape auditions all the time, so it was nothing new. A show, though, so maybe this one I'll book. Finally. Oh, gosh. Yeah, she's not going to make it. Oh.
Oh. Well, that's sad.
Oh. His plan was to save her. But at least he can save the baby now. That's all she really cared about.
That's true, Barlord. They yourself.
Yeah, exactly, Barlord. Good point. Well, the baby's safe and sound. Don't be sad, Mopar. It's not real. It's exposing how bad violence is. Don't be sad.
That's all. That's the whole point of the show. But violence is bad.
Yeah.
You could just tell someone that.
Yeah, it's more powerful to see the effects, I guess. That's quite an opening of an episode.
Well, I guess she has to die. I mean, they all have to. They all die. That's what happens in Squid Game.
I thought this season might be a little different, though, than the first two. I thought there was going to be some new elements. So I guess we'll see.
I wonder if she survives and they put her in the organ thing and she lives somehow.
Maybe.
It's possible she could still be alive.
After that fall?
Mm-hmm. You have like a 1 in 50 chance of living through a fall like that.
Number 11 is up to something all along. So you're telling me there's a chance?
Yeah! I reach him.
Wonder if Jeff's going to join us. Empire Jeff, he likes the show.
I think that's the girl. I think she's disguised herself as...
You think?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this subplot.
Yeah, this subplot is... I don't know either. I hope the game gets destroyed. That's where I'm hoping this goes. There will be no more games like this. It will cease to exist, and that'll be the end. That's what I'm hoping. Yes, Mopar, this is the final season. If you're just tuning in, you can sync up with us on this timer. Say hello. Don't be shy. Chat with us. Let us know your predictions. This is a show that's very hard to predict.
The actor that's playing Gi-hun is like the Tom Hanks of Korean actors.
Yeah. He's an amazing actor. I wonder if they resisted the idea of leaving a hanging thread for a future pickup. I know. It better have a satisfying ending. That's all I have to say. Wow.
The baby's gonna win the game. That's what it's gonna be.
What? The host, huh? How is the baby gonna play? Look at those silly looking masks. How can the baby play one of these games? That makes no sense.
That guy's gonna survive and have the baby at the end.
You think?
The father.
What about Gihun?
I don't know what happens to Gihan, but I think the father will change by the end of the season.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mopar. Oh gosh, what are they gonna do?
Gonna have him do a vote.
I wonder if the vote's going to be different. Maybe the vote will be more of a close call. "16 players. So they only have 9 left. I mean, each person could walk away with 4.9 billion. I guess they're starting to realize that they're counting the baby as part of the game, which is ridiculous. There's no way.
The real father's gonna sacrifice himself for the baby,
You think so?
and then Gihan will be the baby's father.
4.9 billion. Why don't they just walk away with 4.9 billion? They'd never have to work.
Because when you're this close to winning it all, now it's too much temptation not to vote to play.
The sunken cost fallacy.
Yeah, exactly. It's the sunk cost fallacy. That's right.
Oh my gosh. They're trying to get the baby eliminated. Oh my gosh. Player 356 has to help protect the baby and the husband. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. He's going to do something. Ooh. Physical violence between players will no longer be allowed. It is our intention to give every player a fair chance. Please cooperate.
The baby element in this season is a little cheap.
Yeah. How is the baby going to eat?
I think it's a little cheap. Yeah. How's the baby nursing?
The baby can't nurse. Is this a flashback?
No.
What's really happening? Present day. He got arrested for breaking and entering. $20 years. It's a long time. He sounds crazy. I don't know if I believe him either. Oh, so he hasn't even actually seen the island to corroborate the story. It's a funny fishing picture. Like that picture of them fishing is like funny to me because they look so happy and innocent, yet they're very disturbed individuals. He sounds so crazy. Would you believe he's telling the truth? I wouldn't. I bet you this guy, this cop, is in on it. What do you guys think? Him? I bet he's in on it. That's a great question, Bar Lord. I guess we'll see. Kidnapping, false imprisonment. Yep.
They keep
It's
saying
fishy.
Captain Park is fishy.
That's his only crime. Illegal gambling. Maybe he'll figure it out.
Captain Park's going to sabotage his air tank. Yeah, that's a good point, Barlord.
Yeah, good point. Fishermen don't sleep at night. My lawyer, he's lying. He's going to call you know who. His number is in my phone. Oh, look, he got him on the phone. Burglary at your residence. I wonder if he can hear him. The cash and clothes you buried in your front yard. Uh-oh. Oh, no. No, I've never heard of him. Why is he telling him all of this? He can hear him. I can get you all fired. Oh, he's going to let him use his phone.
This is where the show excels, is scenes like this.
Yeah.
This is where they're such good writers. The baby stuff is just cheap. But this kind of thing is good.
Oh, gosh. Lies.
What was the dream about?
He's on to
He's a
him.
detective.
His dog died. In his dream.
He's not going to answer the phone.
Face recognition. Oh, look at him go. Oh, that was sly. Uh-oh. I bet you he's about to find him out.
Answer! 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 Mr. Choi!
Uh-oh. Empire Jeff, how are you? Just because you can see the future, that does not mean that you are smart.
So he's going to have everyone on the boat killed.
Oh
Empire
my
Jeff,
gosh. Hi, Jeff. You've come in at a really intense part. If you want to sync up with us.
Sync up with us right now because it's about to get crazy.
It's about to get crazy. All right. Well, he just found out what's really going on.
The guy's about to come out with a gun and shoot him.
Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh. Oh, goodness. How are you tonight, Empire Jeff?
Well, I guess it's too late now for... Well, I guess he has... See, this is what I don't like, though, is when it devolves into just everyone getting shot up.
Yeah.
That's where it, like, loses all the tension.
Yeah.
Because the tension before was interesting.
And now it's just like...
With the phone calls. Now he's just like, well, I'm just
fighting.
going to shoot everyone.
Yeah.
Like, why didn't he just shoot everyone to begin with? You know?
I know. Why do this whole charade? If all I want to do is shoot everybody, why wait till now? Ooh.
Like in the show Money Heist Korea, they don't really kill anyone.
I know. That's why it's...
So the whole show is built on constant tension and misdirection. And
that's why Money Heist Korea I enjoy more. Why did you save my life before? I was just following orders. Who gave you that order?
His brother, obviously.
You told me to do whatever it took to keep you alive. His brother.
What?
Even if you get there now, what do you actually think you can do? I wonder if he'll tell him. It's been fun. Oh, gosh. Well, there's still 2 of them alive, at least. So maybe they can try to find the game. These crazy billionaires. Look at this. Look at this place. Oh, the baby.
Baby's cooing.
So they're giving all of them a dinner. What is this crazy politeness happening? Please don't hesitate to ask.
That's what I'd do. I would just
Stuff.
inhale all that food.
Empire Jeff, anything interesting going on with you?
I would eat all that food and then vote to leave the game.
That's what I would do too. Oh, is that like a baby formula? Oh my gosh, they're feeding the baby? So they're actually feeding the baby with a baby formula. How weird is that? That's so weird. The logic behind all of this makes no sense. Four, five, six can't give up hope though. So I wonder if there's some weird catch to the voting this time. A hint about the final game. In the final game, you will each get to choose which players to eliminate. We get to decide. If you can all agree on which 3 players should be eliminated, everyone else will make it through the game. Wow. At least 3. In reverse order. So 4, 5, 6 is going to cast his vote. I wonder if he's just not going to vote at all.
There's no way they can resist.
Wild.
Beep.
Oh.
I think Squid Game is more than just a show about violence. I think it's a show about sociology.
Yeah, it just definitely is.
And how I think the violence is more a depiction of the results of capitalism.
Yes. Oh gosh, he's gonna pick an X, right?
Greed is evil. Beep.
He picked O.
Can't resist.
Wow. Is 456 the only one that's picking X?
I think
Player two
I
two
think
two.
I think one thing that could happen is
Abstained.
I think what Gihun's gonna do is Gihun's gonna try to rig it so that they all die except the baby.
Maybe. Well, he's gonna. That guy's crazy. What if it's tied? He's all messed up from the drugs. Ugh. Really don't like that guy. Evil. Just hit the X. Just do it. Okay. There we go. Well, you know he's going to pick an O. I agree with you, Mopar. So all the O's are just going to vote for the people who hit X and the baby to die. That's what's going to happen. He still has to vote.
There's probably a catch to the game, though.
Yeah, there's got to be. Like, who gets to do the voting is the question. This guy, so obnoxious. She's speaking Mandarin. Okay. Well, maybe this team will find the island just in time. If you follow the Ferengi, do you know what Warlord means? What's the Ferengi?
It's from Star Trek.
Oh. Star Trek. We'll do more Star Trek on here. My brother. We can't search the entire area by ourselves without another boat. But there is another boat, isn't there? He's going to figure something out. So it must be in the area he said it's not in. That's what I would assume.
Yeah.
Wherever he said not to go there.
So the island is in the middle of the X.
That's what I'm guessing. Ooh, look at the fog.
And have you guys ever seen the movie Insomnia?
Is that with Robin Williams? Yeah, I saw it a long time ago. Uh-oh. Now they know.
Yeah, Christopher Nolan did it right after Memento.
Oh, I really like Memento.
But
That's a great movie.
It was a remake of a, I believe, Norwegian film with Skarsgård. Stellan Skarsgård. I think the Nolan version might be better. Robin Williams is the bad guy.
He thinks he might know where they're headed. Oh yeah, I've seen 1 hour photo too. I agree. Settling.
Yeah, he did that and Insomnia at the same time. It's kind of interesting.
He did like these serious creepy roles. Player 456. They're all gonna vote for him, the kid, and the junkie. Yeah, now he's addicted to that substance. But he's not gonna want to eliminate his kid, right? But that's his kid.
Yeah, exactly. He's not going to take out his own kid. They're all going to eliminate themselves. This is like the sort of a philosophical head that it's all leading to. It's governing dynamics. Eventually, everyone does what's best for themselves. But what everyone should do is what's best for themselves and the group.
Mm-hmm. No, he can't kill his own kid.
So this concept here is very interesting. I'm hoping there's a nice payoff with this idea.
Yes, I do hope there's a satisfying payoff.
But I don't think self-preservation wins here, Bar Lord,
Oh.
because
Interesting. There's a camera. Oh gosh. I wonder if the father of the baby is going to do something to one of the players in the middle of the night.
yeah, Robin Williams had one of the most successful film careers of all time.
Yeah.
I think of any actor.
I love Robin Williams. He wants to see you.
If you think about how many great movies he was in, it's pretty incredible.
Yeah. Robin Williams is wonderful. I love him. So we're going to see who's behind the mask here. Oh, it's her. Exactly, Barlord.
Like Mrs. Doubtfire alone is
I know.
incredible.
I love Miss Doubtfire. It's really funny. Oh, wow. Look at this. There's going to be some confrontation. Oh my gosh. Is he going to reveal who he is now?
Probably.
This might be a really interesting scene.
Yeah, Robin Williams' Riddler would have been fantastic.
He was almost the Riddler. And then Jim Carrey was instead.
If it had been a Tim Burton Batman, it would have been nice.
Wow, what is she doing? She's climbing up the rock for what? This could take a while.
You're going to reveal to him the truth about everything.
Proposition. And the babies. He's going to try to recruit him to run the game with the baby, I think. Trying to help you and the baby. What? No one will notice. It's like he's testing him.
Trying to get him to go to the dark side.
Yeah. I wonder.
He's going to show him who he is.
Yep. Whoa, look at his face. And go ahead. Someone else will take my place, and tomorrow's game will still go ahead. You and the baby will be the only players left. The next game can't be played with only 2 people. He's not going to fall for it, though. You know he's not going to kill anyone like that. He's not going to do it, is he? What do you guys think? Do you still have faith in people? Yeah, I just don't know either. Oh, wow. Oh, goodness.
Well, that was a really good episode, I think.
The ending was pretty wild. And
I think that was the
powerful.
best episode so far.
Yeah, I like
this season.
I like the psychology. I like the questions it raises about society and
it's better when
morality.
there is. It's really better when there is no violence.
I agree. Yeah.
I mean, I guess the fishy captain shot a bunch of people, but.
All right, time for a quick restroom break if you need one, and then we're going to start the next one. So, any thoughts? Anyone want to share a good joke before we start the next one? How are you holding up, Mopar? Suspense is great, but would like less violence. Yes, I agree with you, Mopar. All right. I'm going to run to the restroom, talk amongst yourselves. Be right back, and then we'll start.
Any theories on what happens? Obviously, Gi-hun's not going to kill anybody. The object of the game this season is that Gi-hun is trying to save people from the game. He wants to break the game. He wants to the end of season or season 2 and season 3. So like at the end of season 1, he gets the phone call, or he's talking to. he wins the game, but he's at the airport. I always thought that was an interesting way to end season 1, which is that Gi-hun is going to go in and try to defeat the Squid Game, not just win the game, but defeat what the game is about and in the game, essentially, which I think is still the goal here. But the front man has the upper hand now because he knows that the next game is basically setting up the death of him and the baby. So he's using the baby as leverage to beat Gi-hun in this meta game that they're playing. So season 2 and season 3 is really like a big meta game, as opposed to season 1, which was just the game itself. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of the idea I was having, Barlord. The Banana Factory? Wait. Why? Why did Billy get fired for the Banana Factory? Is that a joke? Is Billy a character? That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm going to use that. Someone told me a good joke. It's a very long joke. A chicken goes into a library and says, the librarian looks at the chicken, and the chicken says, bark, 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 bark. So the librarian is confused. So the librarian hands the chicken a book, and the chicken walks off. Then a few days later, the chicken comes back in and goes, bark, 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 bark. And the librarian hands the chicken another book, and the chicken walks off. And then the next day, the chicken comes back in, going, bark, 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 bark. So the librarian goes, what happened to the other book that I gave you? Bark, 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 bark. So the librarian gives the chicken another book, and the chicken walks up. But then the librarian decides he's going to follow the chicken to see what he's doing with all these books. So so he follows the chicken out to a little pond, and the chicken waddles out to a little pond with the book, and then the chicken meets his friend the frog and hands the frog the book, and the frog goes, read it. I'll be right back.
Are we telling jokes in between episodes? Any other good jokes? Who has another good joke? Yes. Time for a little levity. Although that episode wasn't nearly as hard to watch as the first one last night. The first one last night was just very hard to watch. This one is a little easier to watch. We'll see what this next one leads to. How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? 8? Eight tickles? How many tickles? 10 tickles. 10 tickles. I got it. Just before you wrote that, it came to me. I was like, oh, I see where this is going. Play on words. That's a good one. It took me a second, then I was like, wait, 10 tickles. That one's pretty funny. It's a good octopus joke. We were talking about Jeff, are you still there? I think Merlith was the one who was joking, like, next they're gonna make a show called like Octopus Game or something like that. That would be funny. Who else knows a good joke? What does a bee use to brush his hair? A bee used to brush his hair. Comb, honeycomb, honeycomb. So is that it? I got it. The puns are kind of not too tricky to figure out. You can kind of figure out the puns. Who knows another one? Mopar, you're our number 1 fan. Sean, you're number 2. I think Jeff is number 3, according to the algorithm. Any other jokes? I feel like I have chlorine still in my nose from earlier. Some kid splashed me really hard and squirted my face with this squirt gun. Why can't you hear a psychiatrist using the bathroom? Yeah, that chlorine in my nose, it won't go away. Why can't you hear a psychiatrist using the bathroom? I don't know. I'm stumped. I'm stumped with that one. Why? Got me. Why? Oh, that's funny. It took me a second. That's pretty good. Where are you getting these from? I was going to say no Taco Bell. Yeah, that would have been a good guess too, Barlord.
Still telling jokes?
Yes. All right. Well, thanks for the jokes, Mopar. Nice little break. Jeff says the creator is doing seasons 2 and 3 for financial gains. You think so? Possibly.
The creator of Squid Game? Yeah, I mean, it's all kind of circular logic here. I mean, it's kind of the same. We're arriving at sort of the same place we got to at the end of season 1. It's like season 1 of Squid Game is it's very, to me, it's very similar to Star Wars. And the reason I say is because so at the end of Star Wars, The New Hope, Luke destroys the Death Star and he uses the Force and he basically and everything's different. Now Darth Vader is still alive at the end of the first Star Wars, but basically the whole arc happens in the first movie. He goes from being the farm boy to learning the ways of the Force and use the Force, Luke. And then in Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, we kind of get the same arc all over again in those 2 movies, but just it's more convoluted.
Yeah.
Same thing here. Like season 2 and 3 is essentially a big meta arc. So what I was saying when you left, it seems like there's a meta game that's being played between the operator and Gi-hun. And Gi-hun wants to beat he wants to not just win. He doesn't care about winning Squid Game.
He wants to ruin the game.
He wants to
the
defeat,
game to cease to exist.
He wants to defeat the game, and that's the object here. That's the game. That's the big game that's being played between him and the operator.
Yeah.
And that's why I think it's an interesting dynamic, especially really in season 2 when the operator is in the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's kind of fun. And now it's like, okay, so I feel like these last couple episodes, we're going to see some interesting stuff. So let's get to it.
All right, let's get to it. Say ready when you're ready.
Episode 5. Put that in.
Episode 5. Return of the Jedi has Ewoks. Ewoks are fluffy and cute. Exactly.
That's true. No problem.
I know. We need.
Now, I will say this though. Return of the Jedi, as much as people don't like the Ewoks, I do think that Return of the Jedi has a couple of the best scenes in all of Star Wars. So it's an interesting thing there. We could talk about that for a while. But
that's a good point, Jeff. Yoda knows things. Did you know Yoda philosophy is very much like yoga philosophy? A lot of the philosophies that Yoda says, a yogi would say, according to the ancient yogic texts and the belief system of yogis. So I could talk about that for a long time, actually. But it looks like everyone's ready. Are y'all ready to start? Warlord's ready. Daniel's ready. Mopar.
That's a good point, Barlord. And of course, Game of Thrones is also very much like Squid Game.
Yeah.
So I mean, so we're kind of in that realm of maybe we should do some Game of Thrones on this channel.
Maybe. Are y'all ready?
Oh, we need to do something medieval.
Oh yeah, we were gonna do that, but we're gonna do Sherlock Holmes next as our live stream, and the next movie review we're gonna do Life of Chuck. So,
all right, you guys ready?
One movie at a time.
One at a time.
Are y'all ready? Say ready. Barlord's ready. Mopar's ready. Daniel's ready. Are you ready, Jeff?
We got an hour of episode here, so everyone's ready.
Yeah, that's a good call. Yeah, I see what you mean, Jeff. All right, get ready. So we're going to do a countdown so we can all be in sync.
Excalibur is a good one.
So get ready to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Da-dun. A Netflix series. Dark music. Oh, here she is at the top of this mountain as she was climbing.
You really think you can save your child? You thought wrong. You thought it was so easy to escape this island. Oh, speaking of great films set on an island, what are some of the best movies? See if you guys can name for me best films set on an island.
Castaway.
Shutter Island.
Shutter Island. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Castle Black Pearl.
The Blue Lagoon. Just kidding. That's not a very good movie.
I've never seen it.
It is set on an island, though.
Cutthroat Island.
Aw. It's nice to see him smile, and show some warmth. It's nice to see that. He's such a great actor, this guy.
Treasure Island. The Island. The movie The Island.
Moana. He's not going to kill anyone.
I love those little daggers that look like Zelda swords.
That's what he wants him to do.
As soon as he's about to slit the guy's throat,
he's going to talk to him and threaten him or something.
No, that like the alarm's going to go off or something.
Maybe. I don't think he's going to be able to go through with it is what's going to happen. He's going to try to like bargain with him instead. What's holding you back? Tomorrow they will come after you and kill you. Oh, he's having a flashback of when he was in that same position.
Yeah, the sword stuff in Highlander is the best sword play ever.
This
ever
is
done in a movie.
interesting. Sorry, so he was in the same position as Jung Yi.
Yeah, it's a flashback. I'm sure that's the old man talking to him.
But he's not going to be able to go through with it. He doesn't.
So the question is, Gi-hun the better man?
Gi-hun is the better man, I think. Don't think he's going to go through with it. He did it!
No, he did it.
Oh gosh. And that's how he lost his humanity. Oh, goodness.
To kill in cold blood.
Gi-hun's not him, though. Gi-hun's the better man.
Both of them are fantastic actors.
I really like this guy. A lot. But I also like Gi-hun. They're both great actors. He's not going to do it, is he? No. This is an interesting take. Aww. I knew it. I knew he wasn't going to do it. He's not that. The game cannot destroy him. Yay. He's not going to do it. He's not going to stoop to that level. He looks like emotional. Like he looks like he's moved because he didn't do it.
Maybe the operator wants Gi-hun to be the one.
The winner.
To
actually destroy the game.
To destroy the game. Maybe the operator is allowing Gi-hun to live because it's what he wishes he could
have done, yeah.
Kind of thing. Again, these are great story devices if they pay off.
If they pay off. This character is pretty interesting. She just wants to escape on a boat with her lover, I guess.
He's the father of her child.
Yeah.
Kill them all. Kill them.
So foggy.
Going back to Star Wars for just a second, do any of you guys like the prequels or no? I know some people retroactively like the prequels now.
You should give up now. If you dig any deeper into this game, you will die. That's his brother, right? That's his brother, isn't it?
Yeah.
Also, when they showed the group of people playing red light, green light, it is less than 456 people. Is that true? Interesting.
Haha, that's funny. They knew no one would notice, but there are people out there that counted.
People actually counted.
Yeah, but yeah, I agree with you, Barlord. However, I will say this about the prequels: they allowed for the creation of a great show called The Clone Wars, which was really good. Clone Wars was a really good show.
Revenge of the Sith. It's funny, he's like touching his neck.
The original draft for Star Wars Episode 7, Darth Maul comes back to be the bad guy. And there's a woman who's Luke is trying to find Luke.
Oh, she's back.
Which is what they eventually did with Rey, but she's sneaking back in.
She snuck back
She's
in.
She's gonna try to stop them from killing her baby, I think.
Oh yeah.
She's doing.
You think she's gonna try to protect the baby?
So they're sending someone to kill her baby in the regular world.
Oh, you're right.
She's trying to prevent them from doing that.
Yeah. You didn't mean this baby in the game. It's weird. They're all wearing like suits and ties now.
Yeah, I agree with that, Barlord. The just original movie was before it was episodes. I have the original theatrical version on DVD.
Look. She's got him at gunpoint. Huh. There you go. She just wants to protect him.
Yeah, I also have 4K 77, but we won't discuss that on here.
Oh my gosh, the ones in your brain.
Meaning she's going to shoot him in the head.
I know. Do you think he's lying? Do you think he's being truthful? The moment of truth.
I like how they're all wearing
here.
tuxes for the final game.
Yeah. Like they're at a wedding.
That's something my dad would do. Put them all in tuxes.
He's got the player.
There's probably some catch to this game.
Yeah. It's a tower.
Circle, triangle, square.
Yep. Circle, triangle, square. I wonder what this game's going to be. Mm. Mm. got the baby in the little satchel.
Maybe the way this game will work is they have to like push each other off
Oh.
to choose who's eliminated.
Ah. No. Oh, he looks like he's having serious withdrawals. Ugh.
Yeah, I think that's what it's going to be.
They have to push each other off. That would be crazy. A warm welcome to all of you.
Sky Squid Game. So it's a variation of the original Squid Game that they play at the end of season 1.
In the sky.
I can't remember how the original Squid Game works.
I can't either.
I think it means you have to be in the you have to be in the circle. Whoever's in the circle.
You have to be in like the right shape or something.
Yeah.
After
if you're standing in the circle, you win.
So you have to jump probably from each one. Do you have feelings for him? Oh. Oh. Oh gosh. You've crossed the line. Mm. Oh, she got him. Mm. Oh. Mm. I thought you'd understand me better than anyone else here. Just like you. Oh, I lost the person that meant most to me. Oh.
There's so much stabbing in this season. Lots of stabs. None of us want to think about stabbing.
I wonder if she could survive that stabbing. I should have put you in the game like them. A painless send-off.
So she had to save that guy because her kid would die? I totally lost on that plot.
His kid dies. I don't know if it's her kid.
I think it's her kid.
Not without a mask. Oh, there's like guns in there. Oh my goodness, she got him. Wow.
He forgot the gun. He forgot the gun was there.
Yeah.
It was good.
A pushing game on these 3 pillars. Oh my gosh. So they're all just going to be pushing each other. Oh gosh. What? They all want to push him. Just looks like someone's hanging off the
I think that was an illusion.
is it? There's somebody. Oh, is he imagining things?
Yeah, I think it's an illusion.
This guy. Remember that guy? He's like imagining things.
You got to have a small part this season.
Yeah. You need more bills. I'll give you some. So he's just having some hallucinations right now. I guess this is a commentary on drugs. Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. He's just hallucinating them there. And if anyone does not know, season 1 had a lot of clues to the old man thing. Yeah, you're right.
They could have pushed him off right then. I'm curious to see if the old man's still alive.
Or if the woman, like your theory,
The old lady. Yeah.
the older lady and the old man are together. What if the old lady and the old man are together? They're the same age. One person in each round seems like our best option for keep. Do you think? Keep it democratic. Commentary on democracy. Let's nominate the ones. Democracy doesn't work. Aw, the baby. Player 2 was already eliminated.
If they eliminate 2G2, they got to eliminate Gihan.
Yep. That's his father. Gihan's just gonna have to push everybody off himself with the baby or something. Maybe it'll be Gihan and the baby's daddy. He objects. I knew it. I'll turn his back on the kid. No. Exactly.
It's interesting that it's only guys that are left.
Yeah. Let's push them both off.
It's pretty funny, Mopar.
Oh, he's gonna try to convince them to pick him because he is an easy target. I wonder if this game's gonna get interrupted though by the other people. They have to find the island, right? I don't think this plan's gonna work very well. What do you guys think?
They're going to try to push him off, but he's going to fight them.
Yeah.
And take some off with him or something.
Yeah. Something's gonna happen. Meanwhile, the sadistic billionaires are just watching. So they have like 4 minutes. He wants him to do the dirty work. Why should he have to do it? It's like now they're going to have to vote on who does the pushing because nobody actually wants to push. Who would? What if he grabs onto me? See, they're not going to be able to do this.
Oh, what do we do?
I have almost 2 minutes. Oh, he's going to use that. I'm sorry. I didn't want to do this. He's hallucinating again.
This is something that happened in season 2.
Mm. Mm. So he only used that pole once. He literally used that pole once. Now they can't use it again.
You're starting to think like a Squid Gamer. Aw.
I'm thinking this team is going to find them just in time.
Maybe.
She's still alive after she was
So
stabbed.
this whole subplot is sort of allowing for the other guys to get in and
What?
is that the old man? What was that?
Looked like it. So after she was stabbed that many times, she's like walking now?
Yeah. Just a flesh wound.
Could you really heal from that fast?
You have to go to the hospital and you'd be in shock and bleeding out. But in a TV show, you can still recover. players. Proceed to our next round.
I wonder if they're going to start pushing each other on this as they walk
they
to the
can't
next
do that.
one.
That won't help them.
What do you guys think's going to happen?
Well, I think the father's trying to position himself to
protect the baby. Press it after we separate him from the baby. Yeah. So I guess he's just doing what he can to protect the baby.
So whoever tries to push the baby off, I think the father's going to push them off at the last second.
Oh. There's another pole. We'll hang the baby on the pole. How ridiculous. He's not going to let go of the baby. Ooh. Ah. Yeah, someone else will have to go. Nope, he's not going to do it.
I think the other guy's going to push him off.
The dad? It could be your next turn. He's going to... Looks like they're scheming behind your back, so what should we do? He's going to play mind games with him. Psychological games. Back to Severance. Exactly. Divide and conquer.
These aren't the best characters to end with. Is one of the only issues.
I know. These aren't the best characters you want
They're
to
all
see.
just a bunch of whiners.
Yeah.
And you just want them all to die.
Oh, what's his idea? Squid Archives. Wonder what she's going to discover. Man, it's going to be hard not to watch the final one after this. I bet you it's going to end and we're all going to want to watch it. Oh, there he is. After wife's death, raised daughter treated for blood cancer. Yeah, Mopar, I'm going to get back to Severance soon. Just haven't had the time, but
So he was a contestant on the game that lost.
Yeah.
And they were going to take his organs, and she saved him.
Right.
So he's like a contestant that actually should have died. He's escaping.
Oh. Another shootout. Oh, they're playing rock, paper, scissors. That's his idea. His idea was to play rock, paper, scissors. Wow. Back where they started.
How do you play six-way rock, paper, scissors?
It's not gonna work. It's between them. Oh, the rock crushes the scissors. But now this guy is just gonna fight back. Oh no. Oh. Somebody came in the nick of time. Who is that? Oh, they're protecting him.
It's the detective.
Yeah.
Now he's going to find out where the island is.
Wait, they have a plan? Oh, I see. They're just trying to separate him and the baby. Looks like they have 11 minutes. And we've come up with a plan. He's smarter than all of them. He's going to outsmart them. Nope.
Good. You trust us, yeah.
I think he knows what they're doing. Oh, he's got the knife. Ah! I'm ripping off all my nails as I watch this. Oh, he's cutting the rope. He's not even cutting him. He's just cutting the rope. Oh. He could have stabbed him and all he did was cut the rope. That was incredible. They made me do it. Oh gosh. Oh. Wow. So that was kind of like what you were suspecting.
I think the father's going to sacrifice himself for the
baby.
For the baby.
Drawing lots. Mopar. Your little emojis. The truth is revealed.
333. I hope all the billionaires get killed.
Yeah.
So that was the idea, to bring him back.
Yeah. Oh, wait. You're the one who wanted to kill the baby first. Why are you doing this now? Yeah. I'd be interested in seeing one see the light and change their ways. Yeah, me too. I would be interested in that. What? Ugh. 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 They're just all ganging up on him. So I think someone's going to sacrifice himself. It could be the father of the baby, or it could be.
So Lunchbox, I believe, was a technique of Squid Game that you could use to win, to just where everyone gangs up on one person.
Yeah.
They talk about it in season 1.
Mm-hmm. Oh. So I think 356 might sacrifice himself.
Well, all they have to do is throw him over, and
Yeah. But I think something's going to interfere with the plan. 356 or the father of the baby. One of them might sacrifice themselves.
no, he's not going to let him do that.
Mm-mm. This isn't the solution. We'll draw lots.
For the last one.
We'll leave the baby out of it. Now it's just a war, isn't it? Oh, gosh. Oh. Oh, the poor baby. I knew something like that was about to happen. No. Mm. Oh gosh. Well, he pushed him off, but it's not going to stop the game. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Oh, I can't. Oh, he stabbed him, didn't he? Stabbed him. Oh, the baby's okay.
So how many of them are left now? Someone has to die on the final platform.
Yep.
They have to get to the final platform.
It's going to be between the baby's father and G356. Everybody kind of, I feel like a lot of people watching this are like wanting him to go because he's so obviously like a villain.
It's a happy ending for everyone.
Oh. Oh gosh. Oh.
So he doesn't really care about the baby.
No, I think he does.
Now he cares more about the money still than the baby.
I don't know about that. Oh, he's just going to jump off himself. He's going to jump off himself. Oh, gosh. So now it's going to be like I thought. I predicted it. It's going to be between 333, 356. Do you think Ji-hun's going to... It's between the two of them.
The baby plot element is interesting, but is also very stupid. It's very much a gimmick, but it creates an interesting moral conundrum. End of episode.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, we'll just have to see what happens.
Do y'all want to vote? And
No.
do you want to just go ahead and watch the last one since we're here and finish it?
Let's just play it. It's too late for Mopar. Let's just plan to come back and stream the last episode.
I really want to just finish it. So the baby makes it, grows up, and somehow takes control of the whole thing. That's the sequel.
We could. Is anyone opposed to live streaming it tomorrow night?
I don't want to live stream. We can't. we won't get back till really, really late,
that's
like
right.
1 a.m.
What about Saturday night?
No, I can't do it Saturday.
Sunday night?
I think we should vote. And if enough of us want to just finish it, we'll finish it tonight.
Well, who wants to vote?
So if you want to go ahead and watch the last episode,
We put it to a vote.
it has to be majority rules.
I'll be right back.
I just really want to know what happens. I just want to know. I just want to know. Yeah, I feel like my prediction is that 356 might sacrifice himself, actually. And that's how the game ends. Or 356 is about to sacrifice himself, and then the team jumps in and prevents it from happening. But that's my prediction. I know, I do. I just want to yes, I think the baby will survive. I think so too. I think the baby will survive. That's a good prediction. Empire Jeff, are you still there? What do you guys predict is going to happen in the next episode? And let me know if you want to go ahead and watch it now, since we're all here, so we can finish it and then move on to the life of Chuck and happier stories. Mopar, you're willing to stay up? I feel like we've made it this far. I don't know if I can sleep until I know what happens. I just want to finish it. They could do a troll us and fade to black, but I hope that's not what happens. Certainly hope it's more than just that. It's less than an hour. We have less than an hour. The episodes aren't even an hour long, so I'm just like, might as well just get it over with. It's like 95% done. Michael's way more into it than I am anyway, so I just want to really get it done. But I do appreciate the psychological layers and the philosophical layers and the questions that it raises. And I do appreciate how it's very much an extreme cautionary tale about violence and greed, and how greed can destroy us. Violence never really solves anything. It's madness. So I think those morals are in there. So it is like a positive message, even though it's kind of tough to watch. More tea. I know. All right, majority rules. Everyone's sticking around. We're gonna finish it.
I think you manipulated that.
I'm thinking like a Squid Gamer. We'll get it started pretty quickly since it's getting a little late. But I think it's not really that late where we are. More tea for Mopar. All right, let us know when y'all are ready. Let me be right back. This will be quick.
Did everyone just vote yes? Is that what happened? Everybody voted yes. Yeah, no, it's fine. I think it's better this way. We just go ahead and finish it. And I think Kimberly wants to just be done with this as well, so we can move on to something else, which I feel the same way. But it's I mean, it's really good though. I mean, I have an issue with the baby. The baby thing is kind of like, but I kind of I get the I mean it just seems unrealistic to me that he and the baby could get this far in but I guess you could also say that the operator has manipulated it in such a way where Gihan's going to get through.
All right.
But I mean, it's all a little contrived, I guess, is my issue with the baby stuff. A little contrived.
Yeah, I
It's a
understand.
manufactured sort of like that, and I guess that was going on in season 2 as well. Anyway, we can talk about it after. Let's go ahead and get the show on the road. You guys ready?
Yeah, say ready when you're ready.
I think they're all good.
The sooner we get it done, the sooner we can move on to happier happier stories like the life of Chuck.
Yeah, hopefully the life of Chuck won't have anything sad in it.
I mean, it's just a different type of story. So,
All right.
all right, are y'all ready?
Who's ready? All right, everyone looks like everyone's ready. Let's do it.
Okay. All right, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Let's finish her up. Here we go. I love movies like that make you think about them long after they're over. It's a sign of a really good movie. I'm not one of them. Oh, he's been shot. So he can tell them where the island is. There. They're like almost there. You can see it in the fog. All right. So it's about to get really, really climactic. He's going to show them where the island is. And I predict that Gihan is about to sacrifice himself, and then they find the island at the last minute. Well, they like save him at the last minute, that team.
Gihan can't let that guy be the father to the baby.
You think?
Mm. The mother was right. The baby will never be his child.
Yeah.
That's what she said right before she died.
Right.
He made no attempt to save the mother.
Right. Gihan was going to save the
father
mother.
Doesn't care about the baby. If he sacrifices himself and gives him the baby, that's as good as killing the baby.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to have to take out 333.
Oh, he's leaving the baby there. Is he going to leave the baby there? Oh no, he's going to put the baby around him. How is he going to... How are they going to... hand over the baby? Wow. You'll have to either eliminate yourself or the baby in the next round. I'm aware of that. You're planning to kill this baby. How is she still surviving after those wounds?
Because it's not real.
I know, but
She wouldn't be. She would
yeah,
be bleeding out.
she's trying to destroy his record. Oh, I don't know if she is going to make it. She's drinking lots of alcohol.
Yeah, maybe the wounds end up killing her.
Mm. 4 minutes. What do you think Gihan's going to do?
I mean, he doesn't really have a choice.
You will die too. Then let's all die here together.
That guy's not strong enough to kill himself. So Gihan can just walk across. The interesting thing about the writing that they create these conundrums, and then there's always sort of a path forward that they're able to find.
Yeah, it's like they're in impossible situations. All the odds are stacked against them, and then somehow Gihan finds a way.
He threads the needle.
That's one thing I do like about this, is that Gihan somehow overcomes these crazy obstacles no one would be able to overcome.
Dun, 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 dun.
See, that's what I thought was going to happen. Aw. This is what I thought was going to happen. What's your deal with her? Did you know her before you came here? Oh my gosh. He's losing it, this guy. Oh gosh. He's losing it. Put the baby on the bridge. Oh gosh.
Gihan has to kill him.
Mm.
He can't let him be the father of the baby. So Gihan's going to get across, and then he's going to kill him.
Maybe.
It's the only path forward.
It's the only path to protect the baby.
It's the only path to end the game.
Or at the last minute, like you said, he'll sacrifice himself. But I think this player's too selfish to do that.
So he's planning on killing the baby.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to get the knife. $30 seconds. Gihan can get the knife. That's what's going to happen. He's going to get the knife. Oh. Oh gosh. Oh wow. He made it. That was cool. That was a pretty cool scene.
So now both characters' intentions are fully revealed. Gihan wants to save the baby. The other guy wants to kill the baby.
Yes.
So.
Oh. Hmm. Mm. Oh. Oh. No. No. Oh no. Ah.
He doesn't hit the button to start the game. They have to hit the button.
Okay.
If they don't hit the button, then it doesn't count if one of them dies.
Oh gosh. He has to hit the button though. This is all hard to watch. The baby can't die. Oh. 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 What? Oh my gosh. No way. But they didn't hit the button. So everyone's going to die except the baby. Is that what this is going to lead up to? Gihon's going to sacrifice himself for the baby. It doesn't count though, because he didn't hit the button. So now Gihon is actually that's how it's gonna end. But maybe before he sacrifices himself, that team will come.
He didn't win it. He hit the button.
The baby's like on the edge.
They never hit the button.
He's staring at the button and he realizes that's wild. How are you guys holding up? What do you guys think's gonna happen? Goodness.
The Coast Guard's closing in, so he's going to come in and save the day. It looks like.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. See, I'm predicting this, and I thought I could predict it.
His part in this season's kind of small. The detective.
Yeah.
Like he had a bigger part in season 2.
Yeah.
Overall, it kind of seems a little bit of like a big mess. But we're getting to an interesting ending here.
I'm trying to think of how they could end this that would potentially mean something.
Yeah, me too.
My only thing is that Gihon is going to sacrifice himself. Or he's just going to somehow something's going to happen.
Yeah, something will happen.
Oh. Interesting. The sound of a baby crying stopped her. Here he comes.
It's definitely the most creative use of a baby I've ever seen in any story.
He's standing on the edge.
Oh yeah, the Untouchables. Good reference there. Talking about the baby carriage coming down the steps.
Gihan can't die though. But if he does jump over, if he jumps over right before like the team gets there, that's going to be annoying. I just want,
That's one way they could go with it.
but I was hoping the team would get there right before he jumps over.
I think the creators are aware that we all want Gihan to live.
Yeah.
And we want him to defeat the game. But they may go the route of the game can't really be defeated ultimately, even if you're a good person.
Maybe.
Ultimately the game will beat you. And maybe this is the best way for him to die, sort of thing.
Yeah, at least he can die in peace.
But he has a daughter, so I mean,
maybe something will interfere. Like he's about to jump off. But maybe the guy who's running the game is actually going to stop him from doing it.
Gihan, wait.
Maybe the guy who's running the game will finally like.
So the baby's going to win.
Mm-hmm. You're right, Mopar. But don't jump off yet. We are not horses. We are humans. Oh, he's talking directly to them. Humans are no. Did someone just shoot him?
No, he's just sacrificing himself for the baby.
Wow. I thought maybe something would interfere.
Yeah, that's a good one, Barlord.
What? Maybe she'll take care of the baby.
Oh, yeah. She'll be the baby's mother.
She'll take care of the baby.
Because she lost her child. So.
Yeah.
Well, The operator was defeated.
He sacrificed himself for the greater good. I was thinking they might get there right before he jumped off.
It was all a big meta philosophical battle.
Yeah.
There was nowhere else for Gion's character to go in the story, but I mean, I guess his daughter is taken care of at the end of season 1. So.
Yeah. We are not horses, we are humans. Humans are good. Mm. I thought he might like stop the game or something. Oh, that's his brother. Yep, baby for the win. Wow. Why did you do it? Gihun is like Jesus. It's like a Jesus metaphor.
So now I'm revising my Star Wars opinion, and it's like the Matrix Revolutions, the third Matrix. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. What happened to the baby?
Guess we're gonna find out. Maybe we're gonna find out why. The reason behind all of this. What is happening?
It's 6 months later at a carnival.
6
So now
months
we're gonna
later.
get we're gonna get some plot twist reveal.
Oh, she survived. And have I drawn your portrait here before?
What a great photo. Oh, that's the guy she saved.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, she saved him because she cared about this little kid.
I see.
Hmm. Okay, well, there's some happy ending there. Something happy came out of all of this. I wonder if some of the bad guys are in jail.
I don't think so. That guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was wondering when we'd see this guy again.
Huh.
Mr. Choi. Hello, Mr. Choi. Bless you.
A famous tofu place ran by a sweet old lady.
I think we all know who that old lady's gonna be.
The old lady, huh? Whoops.
Nope, never trust them.
Hmm. Hmm. Just wondering, what is this all amounting to? Who can you trust?
You're not yourself.
Is the money back? What? Oh, it's the baby.
222.
Did someone leave the baby for him? To raise? Maybe that's his brother left it there?
It would only be him.
Player 222 winner. Oh, it's a credit card with money. So I wonder how much money is in there. I guess he gave all the money to him.
Two, 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 one. Oh, or 0, 2, 2, 2.
Whoa. I guess that's the money. It's all there. So somebody gets to live happily ever after. The baby and him.
The detective and the baby?
Mm.
That's Sang Woo's mother?
I guess so.
Sang Woo's the guy from the first season that was the best friends of Gi-hun.
Yeah.
This is all a little out of context. I'm a little. What's happening now? Who is this kid? So you know who this kid is.
Very curious.
I don't know what's happening. What is going on?
Pink Motel. Very curious.
Is Gi-hun still alive somehow? Is that what's happening?
Gi-hun survived the fall.
Are you guys all still watching this?
Superpowers. Well, you did say there's 1 out of 50 chances that Gi-hun, that someone could survive that
Oh, look,
fall.
it's the operator.
It's him.
That's Gihun's daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, he must have swiped his money and is giving her the rest of it.
I see. Oh. Oh. Oh.
He did that scene really well.
Mm-hmm. I guess there's money on that card.
Yeah.
What?
That's the game they play to recruit people.
Oh, that's right. What?
Is that Kate Blanchett?
That's Kate Blanchett? What is she doing in Squid Game? No way. Come on.
Yeah, how much did she get paid for this little cameo?
Yeah, she probably got paid a ton of money just to do this one little scene.
That almost like cheapens the whole thing.
I know.
Kate Blanchett's like
At the very end.
And why is Kate Blanchett just so diabolical?
Yeah. Man. All right. Well, I'm glad we finished it. What did you guys think about the ending? I have mixed feelings. I'm glad the baby survived. I'm glad Ji-hung at least died a hero. And he died in peace. He had a peace of mind about what he was doing, you know.
There's just nowhere for them to go with the story.
Yeah.
Like, the first season is so good because the game itself is interesting.
Yeah.
The ideas it's making you think about as you're watching it all works really well. but season 2 and 3 are kind of like trying to figure out a way to like resolve the story elements of season 1.
Mm-hmm.
And it becomes a little bit more of a convoluted mess, I think is probably the issue.
I mean, I do feel like it's not totally like the show Lost, because it does at least tie up the loose ends. But it doesn't really it's not like, it wasn't a super satisfying ending, because it doesn't really explain how the game started, or if there was someone like the old man, like I thought we might see him again, or like our theory about the old lady, and like
they knew that we were on to the old lady, so they pulled the red herring on her. But I think one of the issues. So when season 1 ended, I remember I talked to my brother for a long time about theories about what they would do in the next season. And my theory was Gi-hun is going to sneak into the next game, and he's just going to sneak in and he's going to play the game again, but he's going to try to save people from the inside, which is what they do.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to try to basically usurp the game master and break the game. And that's really what they're trying to do. That's kind of, but I don't think that they figured out a way to totally resolve it. I think the baby creates a contrivance that's just kind of like, okay, I see what they're saying with the baby thing, but the baby thing is not necessarily very realistic.
Yeah. I mean, none of it is realistic.
None of it's realistic, but you're willing to suspend disbelief in the first season. I think with the baby thing, you're just not willing to suspend disbelief.
Yeah.
You're just not, like, the audience is like, all right, okay, so he's saving the baby. There's no way a baby would probably just die in these circumstances. It's too brutal. There's too many ways that he and the baby could get killed.
Right.
Especially in that final game. So I think there were sort of plot contrivances like that allowed them to just keep it going, rather than like in the first season, it was like a very logical conclusion. And it was a philosophical conclusion that was like satisfying and it made sense. Then it was also like, where are they going to go now? And then I think they got a little bogged down in where they're going to go now. And there were some really good parts in season 2 and in season 3.
Mm-hmm.
The best, I think, being the operator.
The operator, I mean, he's a great actor.
Yeah.
I mean, he did it. The acting was still great. If I were to rewrite the ending, I would have had Ji-hung almost sacrifice himself, but the team comes in, stops it from happening, and then they do end the game. It's over. But the way they ended it, it's like, okay, the operator's still alive. So the operator has some sort of moral compass, because he gives money to Ji-hung's daughter, and he gives money to the detective to help raise the baby. But then he sees the lady playing the game. So it suggests that the game's still going on. So that's not satisfying at all. Like, what would have been more satisfying is if the game ended.
Yeah.
And it was over.
Or you end the game, but then you end sort of a cliffhanger of, wait a minute, is the game really destroyed?
Or just the game's destroyed.
I don't think the actor is really good.
Mm-hmm.
He's really interesting. I don't think the character is that interesting.
Yeah.
The character of the operator's story is just not terribly. There needed to be, I think, a little something extra with that character that was like more beyond just he played the game and killed some guys.
Yeah.
I think that's a little too pedestrian for what this is. So I think that they, like in Money Heist Korea, the Berlin character had, he's brothers with the professor.
Mm-hmm.
And so we get those twists that are like, oh, I see. That's interesting.
Yeah.
And then he has this history with North Korea and stuff like that that's tied to the culture, and it's beyond, or even in Parasite, some of the elements that are going on with the guy below and the guy who owns the house. So anyway, season 1 of Squid Game, I give 5 out of 5, but this I'll give it a 4 out of 5 because I thought there were some really great parts.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really fun to watch. Like by the end, we wanted to watch it, see what was happening.
Mm-hmm.
But I think
Yeah.
it comes up short from being great.
Yeah, I feel like the ending was somewhat satisfying, but not to the point I was hoping. As long as you have a rich benefactor and those willing to organize it, would it really end? Yeah, I guess that's kind of what it's saying. VIP watchers should have got arrested or made to play the game.
The detective literally has no resolution to his story. Like the detective goes through all the stuff, season 2 and 3, just so he can get to the end of the game, point the gun at the operator, and say why, and then he doesn't answer.
Yeah, like it kind of amounted to nothing.
That's dissatisfying. Like,
yeah,
there was more of an answer when he gets shot by him at the end of season 1.
Yeah.
So, all of that, be that as it may, you really only need to watch season 1.
Right. I would give this like a 3 out of 5. I give season 1 like 4 out of 5, even though I don't like, violence. But to me, the messaging felt a little muddled at the end. It's like they're trying to say, Jihan didn't die in vain because now his daughter is going to be provided for and that baby is going to have a good life. So in a way, it's like, okay, something good came out of all of this, but it's still not satisfying enough.
Yeah,
so.
I think you're right, Barlord. Had the story of season 2 and 3 just been made into a movie,
yeah,
or 2 movies,
mm-hmm.
then yes. I think that would probably have been the right call. Season 1 was so successful. It's like, well, now we're going to make a Squid Game. But people like the show and they like the cliffhangers and they like but the other problem with season 2 and 3, the side characters are nowhere near as good as the side characters in season 1,
mm-hmm.
especially the contestants.
Yeah.
The woman who's psychic is not as good as the woman from season 1. The bad guys are a little too anime weird. Like Thanos and the other guy. The pregnant woman and the father just isn't. Sang-woo is so much more interesting
mm-hmm.
than the old man was so interesting. The tug of war scene in season 1 alone
mm-hmm.
is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Just the tug of war sequence. It is so brilliant. And and then you figure out at the end that the old man was in on it, and so he knew what to do. That like all of it was like mind bending. It was like labyrinthian.
I was actually able to predict the ending. Like I kept being like, we both were like, well, one of them's going to sacrifice themselves.
But predicting it, yeah. But I'm just saying, like the writing itself was really great because it
in season 1.
Yeah, it's just so satisfying. And then everything was Sang-woo, and then the childhood Squid Game, and that's what they end with at the end. And the character change of Gi-hun from the beginning of season 1 to the end. There's not really a big character change with him from season 2 to the end of season 3.
No.
But anyway, it was a lot of fun to watch. I enjoyed watching it. But we'll watch Life of Chuck.
Yeah, I'm glad we're done with it. Thank you all for sticking in there and watching it with us.
Yes, I appreciate it.
Any other thoughts before we bid you adieu? Next, the next live stream we're going to do is the Sherlock Holmes. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, we'll do that next week. Sherlock Holmes.
We'll do those 2. And then as far as the movie review, we'll watch Life of Chuck.
Yes.
And and then we'll figure out what to do after that. So.
Yes.
Any other thoughts? Way different tone than this, that's for sure. Yeah.
I like anything that's made in Korea. I think that the storytelling and the writing and some of the little things, like the fishy captain and that whole sequence with the phone. Those are really, to me, great those are really fun.
Yes.
That's better than anything I typically see in most movies now.
Mm-hmm.
Some of those suspense moments. And there's some good idea, like him saying, "We're not horses, we are human."
Yeah.
And it's basically it's saying humans are good. All of that's good
Mhm.
stuff. So I mean, like, at the end of the day, there's good intention behind the storytelling. So
Yeah, I do like that one part where he says, "We are not horses, we are humans. Humans are," and then he he sacrifices himself. So he's saying humans are capable of self-sacrifice and capable of goodness. So it is kind of like a good message, despite all the crazy violence. Yes, it was intense, but I'm glad you were able to share it with us, Mopar. Um, yeah, if you guys have any other thoughts, feel free to comment. If you think of anything else about this is a type of show that does provoke thought. So if you do have any other thoughts, please share in the comments. And yeah, we'll look forward to seeing you all next time for some Sherlock Holmes. It'll be a different tone.
yes, thank you all for watching. Sherlock Holmes next, and then lots more fun to come. We have big plans for this channel. So.
Yes. All right, everyone. Well, have a good night, Barlord and Mopar. Sweet dreams. Take care, Sean, Daniel, and Jeff, if you're still there. Glad to have you part of it as well.
Thank you, Improv Jeff. Thank you, Mopar, Merlith, Barlord, and company. Appreciate all of it.
Have a good night, y'all. Keep it real.
Have great takes, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon. Bye.